beans,
Oh.
please.
Shush, Victor. Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in. I'm Tully, and I'm here today with Victor and Marx playing Banished. Now, this game recently came out on Steam, and was it last week? Last Tuesday?
It's like 10 p.m., dude.
Okay, it came out on February 18th.
Yes, it came out on the February 18th.
It is in multiplayer, but I am new to the game. Victor bought me this yesterday. Props to Victor, and he actually knows how to play this game, not so much as I do. So he's gonna
I
give me the
struggle with
basics.
this.
Whatever. I played Dwarf Fortress, but this is not Dwarf Fortress. And honestly, I keep doing shit that doesn't really work, like trying to build farms and then remembering I don't actually have seeds, despite me having.
You build farms, but you don't commit them to actually work.
That's the point,
thing.
though.
You can set up where you want your
plot them out. I plot them out, and first time I did that, first time I did that, I thought I had potatoes. You can plant potatoes because that's how nature works. You plant potatoes to get more potatoes, and apparently that doesn't work.
No, you need to buy the seeds from the merchant. That's how this why
Potatoes
this
are
game
the
is hard.
seeds. If you put a fucking potato on the ground, it's gonna get a potato. That's how
Don't bullshit me with this thing, man. I just play the game. You talk to the developer if you want to bullshit about it.
potatoes don't work that. We don't have potato seeds. It's a
Potato.
It's a potato, not a potato seed. God damn it! All right, now, basically what I did, right? I have one fishing. Let me tell you what I have plotted out, right?
Yeah.
I have one fishing thingy. What's we call it? The fishing whatever. I have one maximum size stockpile, which is to say 10 by 10.
Yeah.
I have 4 wooden houses, because they're the cheapest ones. Just put
Yeah.
that one.
You do have
Two.
You do remember to basically build more to break up the families and then start more families, and thusly start more population
Yeah,
increase.
but for now, I just want 4 because I don't want people homeless. That's the point.
Yeah. Okay.
Then I build more. Then, this is again what I'm going to say, is I just make a road, a dirt-free road, it's all the way up there, as far away as possible. Then what I do is I go into food, I get a hunting cabin, and I put down the hunting cabin. And right next to the hunting cabin, I put the gatherer. And then what I do is I go into the thingies, I get the laborers, 2 builders, 6 laborers. Go into time, put it into 10x, click play, and watch the magic unfurl.
Well, my situation is that after a long while of near disaster, I finally got about 1,000 food again for my village of over 100 people.
But the thing is, this is a stupid part. I had a village actually set up, but then for no godforsaken reason, I had 2 laborers, and they absolutely refused to move food. So I basically had like 3,000 fish and 500 venison just sitting at the cabin and at the fishing lodge, and they refused to move them to the marketplace. I was like, guys,
there's some bork.
Come
I think
on.
there's some bork in this game. I've seen like stuff being left behind. Keep above 5 laborers, because I think it's the amount of program pathways that you have to deal with.
so basically keep 5 labor. So that basically means I can't.
Because
I was
you
doing
have
this
to
stupid.
understand,
I was doing
there's
this
a few
stupid.
people.
Yes.
There's a few people that basically will do their own thing. Like the blacksmith will produce his tools, and then at random will probably collect them all and then shove them into the barn.
No, I had a
Or-
working village, but the thing is, I think I specialized a bit too early. I had like a herbalist, I had a tailor, I had a quarry, for God's sakes, and I think that maybe I should have saved that when I had more people.
Yeah, you definitely don't start. You know how to use the strip resource thing, right?
When?
Removing destruction tools. Open that.
I know, yes. Remove resources, harvest trees, collect stone, collect iron.
Yeah, you could strip the entire area. out
That's what I
next to the
usually
village.
do in the beginning. I just pretty much ordered them. This area, I wanted to clear it out, and they're doing that right now. Actually, I have quite a good stockpile of iron, logs, and stone. And what about now?
Basically,
The
I've started
fishing
committing to
lodge
farming
is built.
because I am now I'm at that level of population where it's too.
Because that's
I
the point, though.
can't
I have
depend on
I have
hunter-gathering
6
so
laborers. I have 6 laborers and 2 builders. So how many fishermen do I get? You just sacrifice 2 laborers for 4
No, just
fish.
have 2 fish. Just have 1 fisherman, 2 fishermen. They'll still produce enough. You're just adding more foodstuffs to go into the
Exactly.
barn. But right now, for me,
The barn
it's
isn't actually built
literally-
yet.
No,
That-
also, beware. If you're playing hard mode, the game will try and fuck you over.
Oh,
Like
I
at
noticed.
random, people start building tools, start breaking tools for no absolute reason. None.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm gonna put the mine here.
I'm now contemplating on building a second. I think I'll strip resources again when it's winter time. Then the farmers will go out of work and then they can do it.
Actually, I think I can put this hunting lodge even further away. Although it does require me going over a mountain, which doesn't actually work.
Build a tunnel.
Yes, because I need to build a freaking tunnel.
Also, you will have this thing about dedication of citizens to a farm. Would suggest you actually keep above 2 people for very large blocks that you plan out.
Yeah, but
Because I've noticed
that's
they
the thing.
they are limited in their own abilities.
That's the point, though. I don't have any reason to make a farm because I don't have anything to
Any seeds? You have to basically build up a hunter-gatherer society.
Seeds
then
are
actually,
extremely expensive, like 2,500.
Yes, that's the. You have to basically start off hunter-gathering and
And then
collecting hard
and then
resources
start making
stone.
and then start making stuff like coats and whatever, or your surplus tools. Then you buy stuff like seeds, but they're extremely expensive, and you really do need to be a hunter-gatherer in the beginning. And I kind of understand that and know how that works. It's just that sometimes the pathfinding just seems to completely bug out.
Well, guess what? I have to basically I've offered some pepper seeds, so I'm gonna have my time here and just get myself some coats. And I think I got enough to basically. I have about 120 coats, which is actually quite
The reserve of
valuable.
food is low. I mean, the reserve of food is low. I barely started yet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why. Because they completely ignored the barn. Yeah, they just completely
You
ignore
gotta
the barn.
be careful. You have to put the barn in such an area where it actually is close enough to the first.
No. They haven't even freaking built the barn. It's just standing there.
Oh, where's your laborer?
How do I check my? I have 6 laborers.
Builder? Click on the building thing. Like if you click on the build, when you got a building in construction, there's actually a little tab thing which just says how many people are dedicated
2 of
to the building
4.
project.
2 of 4.
Click on them and see what they're doing.
Wait. Time. Herald is cold and finding someplace warm. You know, this would be a lot easier if instead of idling like they did in the beginning, they actually built the barn. Instead, they literally just stood there waiting, doing nothing.
No, because you have to do it. That's the point. They're not going to do it for you. You have to do it.
There is such a thing as good AI. Is there building priority queues in this game?
Yes, there is. Go to No, where is it? Go to the cogwheel. There is increased priority.
The cogwheel? What cogwheel?
The cogwheel. Tools and reports. Look, you got your bar, man.
Yes.
Time next to it on the right.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
I was looking at the wheel for the roads and was like, what? Show limits, paths, save
You gotta
camera.
be kidding me.
General statistics, log of events, overhead map, assign jobs, show limits.
People now.
Oh, there you
Get
go.
me those pepper seeds, cause I really want them.
Increase priority.
Now.
There we go. What the? Increase priority of a work being done in an area. It doesn't allow me to choose the barn. What gives?
I think we just got. This is a lot of trial and error and figuring out stuff. Really.
Exactly, because the game just came out, and the game tells you nothing. The tutorial's nice, but the game tells you nothing.
It's literally the perfect. Hey, you know what? You're gonna fail a lot. So
Figure
fuck
shit out.
you.
Oh, there we go.
Figure your shit
No,
out.
this
There's
is stupid
no
because
helping you now.
This is stupid because I've actually it said increase priority, right? And it said you can't increase priority here. But after I started the game, it immediately started building the barn. I was like, what the hell?
You have to. You gotta also remember. No, that's why. Did you build a stockpile?
Yes.
Okay, make sure that you have enough resources for the barn.
I do have resources for the barn. They were sitting right there, but they just weren't building the barn. But then I did increase priority, and for some reason it started working.
Well, all I have to do. Well, I have to say now, I've discovered my my good moment. Looks like I'm giving up orchard land because I'm built a pasture which has not yet come to capacity yet, but I'm going to be getting rid of what was going to be dedicated
for
orchards.
pastures, you do need to trade in animals, correct?
You need to get animals, yes.
Exactly. You can't just build a pasture. Sadly.
Nope.
Let's see here. Because I was fiddling around. I did not see
You can
the
build.
increase. I did not see the increased priority thing. I did not see the increased.
The issue is when you play this game, you can build everything you want. To begin with, build everything you want, and then you don't. If you don't work them, they'll be fine. They'll just sit there, idle, with nobody taking up their tasks, and you can keep them in reserve and just wait for the opportunity. Instead of you, like going, I got seeds, and it's like, oh shit, now I have to build a farm, and actually waste all this time building a farm. You could build several strips of land, which you can dedicate, like, okay, this is where my farms are going to be. You strip the area bare, which is great because it's like it's an impromptu resource gathering.
This is good, actually. This is good because now I have a barn and the people are fine. And for some godforsaken reason, they're taking away the stuff from the stockpile and they're putting it outside the stockpile.
Oh,
I'm sorry. What?
You sure you haven't done balk up something in the programming? I don't know because for some reason I have never seen that stuff happen to me yet.
It's on record right now, and apparently someone's died of starvation. Start this again over.
Oh.
No, because this is weird. Because the first times I played, the potatoes lasted me like 2 full seasons, and now they just blew through the entire potatoes.
Dude, I will say one thing. Starvation counts as a disaster.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Wait a minute, am I kidding you?
So what? It doesn't really matter that if I have food, it's just gonna give me a disaster. Oh, your food sucks now.
I've seen it in hard mode. You can be like 300 food pile, but if the starvation thing kicks in, it will go out of control and spiral into chaos.
That is retarded. That is really bad.
No, that is called hard mode. I think in medium it's not as bad. I've noticed that.
That's called the game being a dick.
Yeah, it is. This is the thing. This is why actually I kind of like it.
Excuse me.
Dwarf Fortress was fuck with you and kill you guys off.
Dwarf Fortress was hard, but it was fair within its mechanics. It makes no sense unless, of course, you're telling me that the food went bad.
All right, Tully, listen. If you play it on medium mode, you won't get as much of the problems as you would. I
don't want to play it on medium mode. That's the point.
And that's the thing. Oh no, what you can do is you can set the thing to hard mode, but you can keep the climate to mild. That way, you won't have so much of the crazy issues. Let's say early frosts, where your crops can die off.
I don't even have crops. I don't have to worry about that.
Oh no, but early frosts can kick in and start and do some weird shit. It's for when you're playing later in the game.
But that's the point, though. If you want to say, "Oh, the food was rotten," okay, but don't just give me a set proc event that just screws with everything. It's just stupid.
Farm.
It's just really stupid.
I got myself a pepper farm. Pepper farms. Gonna add more food to my stockpile. And after what would have been like 5 in-game years, after where I was scared shitless that my people would do mass starvation and several hiccup restarts, I finally managed to get 3,000 food, 3,500 food. I'm okay.
That's the stupid thing. I had like 3,000 fish, I had like 1,000 venison, I had herbs, I had mushrooms, I had so much stuff. And then the laborers just outright stopped working. I was like, I was just sitting there wondering what the fuck is going on.
It's funny as hell, man, sometimes. Sometimes they're like, yeah, I can't work because I'm hungry.
Also, how do you generate... It's kind of like Dwarf Fortress at times, except they don't want as much beer.
I would say this game, I think this is I think I should just PM this to the developer of this video. This game would be so much better if there was a multiplayer mode. You allow one person to build a server. It's not public servers, it's private servers, like an old LAN system. And you build, and you have you can invite as many people as you want into the server. And then you can basically build, look at this map, look at the map.
The map is huge. If you put the map on large, the map is just ridiculously huge. And you won't even use them, because if you have
right now, pan the camera through it.
I am panning the camera through it. I mean, if you won't even use half this stuff, because late game you have the stuff like mines, you have quarries, so you'll literally not use any of this stuff.
Yeah, I will say.
Yeah,
I will say one thing. That's the reason why multiplayer mode would be great, because if you have a map like this big, you can have several settlements which either can connect each other and trade with each other.
Exactly.
So if you basically get stuff before.
I have to say though, the first time I built the marketplace, I was like, okay, where's the trader? And then I just waited for like 3 years, and suddenly just a little tiny boat comes around. Oh my god, I can buy seeds! Seeds are 2,500.
Oh,
Shit.
by the way, I will say one thing: build 2 mines and have one set to basically harvesting coal, and let the coal stockpile, cause that shit is valuable.
Also, how do you generate more population is what I want to know.
Build more houses.
That's it.
That's it. You
Okay.
build more houses. You carefully build the number of houses you want, because you'll see people break off from the regular families and join together in matrimony.
Oh.
And then you will actually see some of the weirdest cases of pedophilia ever.
Exactly, because let's be honest here. These are
Click
16.
on one house. Just click
These
on
are
a random house and just
these are
count and just tell me the age. Right now, I have Arshomo, the 12-year-old gatherer who shacked up with a 30-year-old woman.
Okay, but that's the point, though. It's like
Yes.
this population is like 16 people, right? 16 plus 4 children. You would assume that consanguinity and inbreeding would be an issue, but
Not really, because
oh,
the
come on
idea
now.
would be
A population that small cannot be genetically diverse. I mean, not enough. Come on now.
you get nomads if you build your town hall. So, gene stocks.
Oh, really? Oh, nice.
Yeah, remember, listen, best thing to do is when you're doing it, start building up the roads and grid formations and all that, like how you would build a city.
Oh, don't worry.
Start building
I've been doing.
projects
I've
that will
been.
not
I've been
work.
doing that.
No,
I've been doing
start
that.
building projects that you will not start right now, so you can pause everything. That way, you can plan and space out the stuff that you want and that you need, and therefore avoid having any bullshit of like space issues. You're like going, fuck, what do I do?
I've basically just been giving really wide avenues. Is like basically I have like my initial town, right? And then I have
Oh.
one road going
And-
left,
Tony.
one road going south, like
Oh,
a long time.
Whatever you do, you think whales are useless? Yes.
No, I don't. It says so right there. It's used for putting out fires. How can that be useless?
I know, just don't underestimate it. I had that one case where I was like, I don't need a well right now. And suddenly a whole fire ripped through half my town, taking it out.
It says right there. How could it be useless? It says so right there. This thing is used to put out fires.
I mean, for anyone else who doesn't bother to read the manual or whatever, the inbuilt
yes.
manual.
No, the tooltips. Okay, this game
tooltips.
has tooltips for everything. Okay, this game has tooltips. If you don't read them, that's your problem. Period. That's your issue, not
Ooh,
ours.
merchant has arrived at the trading port. What have you got me, Mr. Merchant?
I did to say
Pumpkin
one thing.
seeds.
Even 2 fishermen do in fact produce a whole lot of fish.
Pumpkin seeds.
Okay, the barn is
I
complete.
got
Okay,
12
wait.
hang on,
The
hang on,
barn
I got
is
12,000.
Victor.
I got 12. Yeah.
The barn is complete. So basically, just go remove structure, remove the
Careful.
cart. I can just do that, right?
You can do it, but be
Okay.
careful.
And I'll click 10x. Immediately, I get the everything is low warning.
Yep. Because everything
I
inside
know, I
that
know.
bot needs to be shifted and transferred.
Exactly. Okay,
Where's my
35% storage remaining. Are my people moving them? Fuck no. Actually, wait a second. I currently have strip orders. Basically, I'm telling them to strip this entire area of resources.
Yes.
That
Never conflict your shit together, man. Never do these things more than once.
Cancel removal of everything. Moving
Exactly.
That is.
In a
Okay,
bit, guys.
I
you
am
hear that-
sorry,
you- in a bit,
I am
guys, if you hear
sorry, but
this-
that should have been accounted
What?
for. That should have been accounted for. Period.
What?
That's
no, it's actually a
inexcusable.
great. What?
I mean,
You
what,
can't.
I
what, doing
can't.
this
I can't
order thing?
I can't multitask now.
Oh, you can. You can multitask building, but you can't do the thing which basically dedicates your entire population to the action and doing other things like the
Oh,
stuff
for
that.
the love of God, just fucking move it. Thank you. It's come. There we go. Yep, they're moving it now. Good to know.
There you go.
And then after it's all moved, I can just get the strip resources thing going on again.
Huh. I think I'm gonna need more logs.
Oh, so many wood
Nah, I'm
jokes.
doing trading right now, so this is where shit gets really interesting, is the trading bit, because then you have to do math. And my god, math.
You should be good at math. I mean, for fuck's
I'm
sake,
not
you
good
get
at
you,
math.
you
I
get
hate math.
Dude, you're supposed to be running a
Yeah, I'm doing,
supermarket.
I'm doing the wholesaling thing. I'm advertising. Wait, did the trade? No, the trade hasn't fucked off yet. Oh shit, I need more.
But that's the
Ah,
point, though. Aren't you supposed to be running a supermarket later in your life?
I'm gonna be helping run it. I'm not be running it myself. Later in my life, when I'm like 40 or whatever, I can do shit like the back of my hand. But right now, I hate math because I hate thinking numbers. I'm dyslexic when it comes to numbers.
Do I have people? I still have homeless people, but I have 4 houses.
Oh, remember, people fuck, people grow up.
They were. It's basically been 1 season. Okay, it's not been 9 months.
People grow up, dude. People fuck, people grow up.
It hasn't even been 9 months yet.
Come on, one more piece of coal, one more piece of coal. Come
Hey guys,
on.
there's fish in the fucking... Where are you taking the fish?
300 coal.
Where are you taking the fish?
Oh, yeah. You know what? I think I'll buy me some walnuts.
Oh, are you kidding me? So basically,
extra.
this guy was taking the fish. He took the fish away, like 300 fish, took the fish away, and went to cut out some trees. I mean, come on now.
Mm-hmm.
Put the fish in the barn. There's people starving. Yeah, the AI in this game is like, I know I'm holding the food for the entire village, so I'm gonna go off in a random direction.
Dude, everyone fucking agrees. The AI is retarded as best.
It's like, I'm holding... And people are dying of starvation. Let's try this again.
You restarting the game every time you say that.
Yes, because I don't want to lose people. That's my
Well,
self-imposed
guess
challenge.
what, Tully? My ranch has got about, I don't know, 17 heads of cattle, and I got another one ready to be built. And
I'm trying to be professional here.
I could have myself 36 heads of cattle
Victor,
all together in my
Victor,
town.
I'm trying to be professional here. The point I'm saying is, the AI in this game is stupid. Okay?
It is.
Someone, for starters,
You have to pay attention.
For starters, a single person can take on 500 fish. And then instead of just putting it in the barn that's literally 2 yards away, they go off in a random direction to cut down some trees while everyone starves.
You gotta make sure. Have you made sure that your resource collection thing is turned off?
No, it wasn't. I just clicked strip resources. Apparently that isn't enough.
No, there
Apparently
is cancel removal.
I canceled removal so they could remove the stuff from the actual cart to the thing.
Yeah.
I did that, but then, for some godforsaken reason, the 500 fish I had stored or something just randomly decided to get picked up by someone, and then everyone starved. Yay.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. That's my OCD is killing me. I have to find the perfect stretch of river.
The perfect stretch? No, you settle for one stretch of river and you settle for it.
No. The perfect stretch of, like, land.
Oh, you gotta remember, trade rivers, the widest ones, the narrow ones are just there to fuck with you.
Oh.
Oh, you think you want to cross this river? Well, too bad. You gotta walk all the way around and find a narrow one.
Little question, though. Little question. Does it actually tell? Does the marketplace tell you?
Hmm?
Does the marketplace tell you that it is inaccessible?
Inaccessible.
Imagine if you put down a marketplace in a position that doesn't actually allow. A trading post in a position that doesn't actually allow you to trade. Does it tell you that?
No, you kind of garden.
Because
this game relies a lot on your personal common sense.
Yeah, this game relies a lot on me
personal
figuring out stuff on my own. I understand what it's going to do, but at least give us some basic instructions here. Come on now.
Yeah, well, all I know is when you start getting my age, you gotta start. Not really. When you start getting to my level, you have to realize building bridges is probably maybe like ridiculous if you have like 15 bridges on one river stretch, but then you realize, holy shit, you're gonna need a lot of bridges.
Of course you do, because if you have a big enough population, they're gonna need a lot of bridges.
No, because everyone's gotta walk around at a certain point and walk through these areas, so to make everything convenient for them, you give them as much easy access as possible.
Exactly. The more people you have, the more bridges you need.
Also, the other annoying thing is when people start getting old and start dying off.
Cemeteries.
That's where the shit starts hitting the fan.
Cemeteries.
I don't need any more trade. Oh, by the way, just if you have spare laborers and you need to shift things to your trader, just increase the number of people that are actually inside there working, because then they can just like just pick up everything, and then you can just decrease it back to one person, like that. It's very easy. The game doesn't punish you for doing that.
All right.
Spamming the button. Also, when you start building a marketplace, vendors are going to be very important, because they basically
distribute stuff.
If you do like me, where you have a lot of like barns which are basically built on the outskirts, of the town to basically be hubs of supply points. The market is the central point of where people will.
I understand.
Come in
It's
from your
distribution. It says so right there on the tooltips.
Yeah.
Okay, this time the builders actually built. It's like, wow, Jesus, it's weird.
Also, just harvesting
Also-
a lot of iron.
Also, just wanted to note this is
Hmm?
I tend to build my first barn and the first stockpile really close together since it's the initial one.
There's no problem with that.
Yeah,
It's actually quite convenient.
I
Just make sure to have
just
your,
don't want to go in off and randomly make a really long
Make
road.
sure to have your craftsman businesses quite close to stockpiles, so they don't have to walk a long distance to basically start producing.
Yes, I know. I usually put them really close to houses as well.
The best thing to do is actually keep your tailor next to a barn, because since they work on leather or wool, leather and wool will be transferred to barns instead
Again,
of
my
stockpiles.
first settlements are like the houses, the barn, the stockpile, and the fishing thing are really close together. And then I just put the hunting.
I don't
lodge
know
really
what
far
you
away.
did, Tully, but when I started talking to you, I have good luck now. I am now need to compensate every single time the food meter hits the mark. I have
It's
to
good
increase
juju.
it.
It's good juju,
Good
Victor.
juju.
It's good juju. Is juju a
Ev-
fundamental belief in the Zoroastrian belief system?
No, it's something I meant. It's just fucking. Oh God!
That's it. That was me being racially insensitive. I'm sorry.
No, it's just good juju. It's just a saying. It's like good karma.
I understand, Victor. I'm not stupid. Okay, apparently my builders are not being stupid and retarded now. They're actually building
Well, I could
stuff.
build.
Oh, this is
I
a
have
nice
no
little
builders.
village, a nice little hamlet. Also, I tend to make a fire cutter, a wood cutter, as soon as I can, because I
Good.
always get that really annoying "oh, I'm cold" sign.
Good. Oh, also, you're gonna really regret if your people start breaking their tools. So, make sure to
Blacksmith.
be. Yeah, make sure that actually they actually got iron being produced and shit like that.
Oh, don't worry about that. Wait, I can produce iron, not just gather iron.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you have to build mines. Sorry.
No, I know how to build. Oh, yeah, but still, I thought you could actually like
just make
produce
sure that
iron out of
basically
base
harvest
materials.
iron. Like if you got a huge stock of iron in the initial area, just strip it bare until you got like 100 count of iron or something like that. Because you will enjoy reaping from the benefits when that comes to pass. Essentially. I just love it when people die of old age. Oh, the labor instantly replaces them, and it's like.
You know what really annoys me is the simple fact that sometimes you get like, your firewood is low, your firewood is low, your firewood is low. You get 3 freaking announcements, the same thing, and you can't remove them.
Yeah, I know you can't disable notifications.
It leaves me.
I think you can disable the sound. You can't disable the notifications.
I don't want to
'Cause that
disable the
ba-dum
sound.
Is annoying. No, when you go to
No,
mass
it
starvation
is-
and
it
people
is
die one
annoying.
after another, it's annoying because then it's gonna get a whole lot of ba-dum, 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 ba-dum,
Your people are dying and you can't do a single thing about it.
And it's like, why do you people die? And right now, I got 2 people homeless, so I need to build another house. So, quickly build another house.
Resource production, woodcutter, put the woodcutter right there. Alright then. Priority queue.
Dish pasture living.
What?
Pasture living, I don't know. I'm just making sure to strip every bit of iron I got, because once you start building proper buildings, they require iron.
Oh,
Then
I
your
noticed.
blacksmith requires iron. But then you build one mine, which can't produce enough iron. So you need more laborers to be more miners to produce more iron, so that you can actually have a better blacksmith to produce more tools, to make sure they don't break their tools.
I understand the resource production system. It isn't that complicated. Again, I gotta compare this to Dwarf Fortress. Dwarf Fortress is infinitely more complicated than the crafting system. The difference is the AI in this game just seems to be sometimes really, really dumb. Like, insanely stupid.
Also, you're gonna have to come to a point where you have to realize, yeah, having more than one blacksmith is gonna have to chuff it, because they're gonna match production of each person to production of goods.
Exactly. But that's when I have more than just 16 people.
Now I have people with 7 people with broken tools, and I know that number is gonna increase, and I know I'm gonna be annoyed. Nope. Somebody produced 1 bit of tool. Now, if someone would kindly
I have
shift some iron
more
over.
than enough wood.
Hey,
and
irony
stone.
of ironies! It takes iron to build the blacksmith. Huh.
Lol, what? Well, technically, if I might
Yeah.
use my geology knowledge, technically, you can't.
Yeah.
Iron is found naturally. Technically, you can make a really primitive smelter in order to make pig iron or something like that. You can actually do that. It is doable. And
Yeah.
you can use that iron to produce a
I
more
love how
advanced blacksmith.
people basically there's like in the game it's like, oh, what's this big these big black bits of shard hard rock sticking out? Oh, that's iron. Okay, so they naturally stick out of the ground. They're lumped out here,
And they're black, because, you know, whatever.
even though technically the real chemical color of iron is a reddish rock,
Basically, it's
and it has to be pulverized
the
into
most
dust.
the most common one is bauxite. Bauxite is
Bauxite's
reddish.
not, no. Bauxite's not an iron. Is not an iron deposit. It's aluminium.
No. It contains iron as well, I believe.
Oh yeah.
It contains iron. I think it's mostly aluminum. Not sure, but I think it does contain iron. Okay, I have one
This game makes you think about geology, folks.
gatherer's hut. I have one gatherer. How much I have? Let's see.
You need more gatherers.
Six laborers, one gatherer, two fishermen, two builders. Let's reduce the number of builders to 1 and increase the number of gatherers to 2.
Come on, Mr. Blacksmith, get your ass rolling.
Reserve of
Come on, Mr.
firewood is
Builder, hurry up
low.
and build that blacksmith.
Let's make a hunting lodge as well.
You
You know what really annoys me is the fact that when you build a building, you have those arrows sticking out, and they really annoy me because they don't actually conflict with roads, and it really, really irks me. And then I just don't put them near roads, and everything ends up lopsided. My OCD kills me, and I'm going to save this map because it's really good, and I don't want things to go away. I'm going to save over New Lisbon. Yes,
New Lisbon.
New Lisbon.
Called it New Lisbon. Okay.
New Lisbon. You know what? The way Lisbon is right now, I can actually make a better city out of this game. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's Porto. Sorry.
Oh fuck! I forgot I had basically someone trying to build a house. No, you already gave it. Another thing that's gonna annoy the shit out of you. Oh, you want more pumpkin seeds? We bought this from you. What the fuck?
Oh, look, a lot of iron. Wait. Why are you saying?
Building mines is a fun. No. Merchant came back with pumpkin seeds, and I already got pumpkin seeds.
Oh. You can order, can't you?
Yes, you can. I just don't bother sometimes because apparently ordering is a bit more of an expensive process.
Yeah. I saw in a tutorial that ordering things does end up being a lot more expensive than just, waiting.
Yeah. Also, I once ordered for some steel tools, never came.
Oh.
Douchebag trader.
God damn it, asshole. Let's see,
Never
production
came
here.
back.
Ooh, look at that. 104 mushrooms, 60 roots, 76 berries, and 22 onions. You'd think you'd be able to plant those onions, but nope. No, you can't. Logic.
Produce more steel tools for my goddamn fucking town.
Need more
Because
burrows.
here's the thing: is that when you play this game, you realize, oh, you can sell tools. That's nice.
But then you
apparently
need those
can't
tools.
Stockpile them because
Yes,
everyone
yes,
wants them.
Technically, you can't stop them. I remember in my
You can produce iron tools.
I
and
remember
you can,
my died of starvation because of bad pathfinding village, which is my official name for it now, had like 160 tools stockpiled because I found a shit ton of iron and stone. So basically, I was using that to sell stuff, or was trying, but 2,500
my
for a
suggestion
single seed.
is that when you start basically harvesting iron and you think, oh, I think I could produce steel tools now, your blacksmiths still have a problem of like, I can't produce enough in one time to meet up demand, and it's like, clothing, however,
On this
is a
moment,
funny
I have 176 firewood, 50 iron, 219 log, and 96 stone.
thing. Right, as I was saying,
I
Yeah,
don't seem to have any
clothing
food
is a
stockpiled. This is very bad.
funny thing, because for some reason your hunter-gatherer lodges basically produce leather. So if you have several gathering lodges, they produce a combined number of leather. If you start having cow pastures, which is what I have now, they produce leather as well as beef.
No, the hunting cabins produce
Anyway.
leather and venison, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, that's it. You get deer meat and you get leather because they skin
Venison.
the animal. Venison. Deer meat.
Deer meat. Har, har, har. Also, I noticed foresters, very good idea.
Yes. Having all chock full of foresters around to make sure they keep producing Okay, I'm out of logs. This is bad. 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 Did I do something stupid? Did I actually take away all the logs?
Where's all my food?
No,
I have
no, 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 no.
I have like 200 freaking mushrooms. Where are all my mushrooms?
We have a situation here, Tully. I, for some reason, ran out of firewood. No, not ran out of firewood. Ran out of logs, which is a bad
That is a bad situation.
Bad situation,
Oh,
folks.
okay.
Never let the
One thing I do have to say though. One thing I do have to say is, the villagers are very, very efficient in putting food in their house, as long as they have a centralized distribution area.
I will say one thing. You want to know what's stupid? You build firewood, but the blacksmith uses logs.
Yay.
Logic? Why does the blacksmith use logs if basically the guy next door is cutting them up into firewood, which can be used to be put into a furnace and is basically better kindling than raw logs?
Because the actual blacksmith building is made of logs, which is a very, very, very dangerous thing.
No. Your raw material to build your tool is 3 logs and whatever iron.
Yes.
Why do they use logs and not firewood?
Because logs are used for the cape for the handle of the thing.
No. I've already built the blacksmith. I'm talking about producing the tools.
No. That's the thing. A tool. Imagine a tool, an iron axe. You have a wood handle.
Right. Never mind. My mistake. I get it. But I'm just saying for the burning of the furnace.
Yeah, but this thing doesn't simulate fuel. That's the point. Otherwise, it'd be way too complicated, because then you have firewood for the blacksmith, and then you need
arrived. What have you got me for me, Mr. Merchant? Chicken.
Is Steven there? Get it? Get it? Is Steven Merchant?
No, it's Wernestern, the livestock merchant. He's got me chicken.
You got one chicken. It's one chicken.
No, it's a weird tip. Having 2 of everything is actually better when it comes to long-term production. But I'm gonna basically start a chicken farm.
Chicken.
Chicken. Because I'm gonna try a chicken farm.
You know what I just realized is I am in the most perfect area possible, because I have shit tons of wide open and plain space.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Lucky
good.
you, man. I got a position. Good. I just realized I basically used up quite a bit of my initial position to basically keep everything sustainable. But I haven't yet built my town hall. Okay.
Well,
I need to basically
what does the town hall do? Okay, here it is something. Town services. I know what a well does. School. Yeah. I can imagine what that does.
Yeah.
Hospital as well. Chapel and cemeteries. What does the town hall do exactly? It says it used to record and show census data.
It also allows those bastards nomads to basically come in and take your jobs and shit.
Goddamn immigrants!
You get access to migrant income immigrants when you form a town hall.
Goddamn immigrants!
Leonard Hunt has died of old age. Larissa has replaced him, and this is where you start running out of laborers because everyone's dying of old age, so you can't replace them. Reserve of stone is low. Reserve of tools is low. Fuck.
Aha! People. Suddenly you're Mickey Mouse. Suddenly you're Mickey Mouse, aren't you? That did not sound. Please don't. All right, I have one blacksmith.
You can hear the mice having sex in the walls.
Yes, I know. Family Guy reference. All right, what I have now? Victor,
you bastards! I want more fucking stone. Yes.
But here's what I have now. I have one fishing dock with 2 workers. I have one stockpile, maximum size, 10 by 10, one barn. Right next to the barn, I have a woodcutter, and right next to that, I have a blacksmith. I have 4 houses, which means that everyone is currently housed. And then quite far away, I have a gatherer's hut with 2 gatherers, and a hunting cabin with 2 cabins with 2 hunters. In addition to that, I have 4 laborers and 1 builder. Is that good?
4 laborers and 1 builder.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty much okay. If you have nothing going on, don't have a builder at all. Just use the you get a builder when you kind of need them.
Exactly. That's why I realized this game requires a hell of a lot of micromanagement.
Alright, I'm done with basically buying chicken, so I got 3 heads of chicken.
Let's see, Forester Lodge. I'm gonna build a forester, and then I'm just gonna take the builder and use it for something else.
I will build a chicken coop. Right in the middle of town. I'm gonna build a chicken coop right next to the herbalist. So then they can do stupid shtick.
It's log plus iron. Good to know.
Best thing about pastures.
What I find it what I find it really weird is that iron just sticks off from the ground and coal doesn't. And in
Coal you need to
reality,
dig for.
when in reality, it's kind of the other way around.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah, coal will erode out of the mountains and you can see it, like, pop out of nowhere and shit like
While
that.
iron does tend to remain under the ground.
Yep.
And what a lot of people don't realize is that iron doesn't actually exist as iron deposits. It's usually mixed up with stuff like bauxite and other minerals and rocks. You actually have to...
no! Ellie the Forest is died of old age and no labor is there to replace her.
How many tools did I make?
That's because
7 iron tools! Yay!
That's because I have 14 children who have not yet learned to basically become adults. Why don't you learn to become adults?
You know, I'm gonna make
bastards.
just because I can. I'm gonna make 2 stone houses, which require iron for some godforsaken reason.
Foundation.
Oh come on!
Just foundation. Nothing there else. Just foundation.
Yes, the wood house requires only wood and stone, while the stone house requires more wood than the wood house. It's like, excuse me, but what? Just what? Also, what the hell is a boarding house? What the fuck?
Boarding house is when you... An outbreak of mumps has occurred! Oh shit, and I forgot to build a hospital.
It's basically a house for the homeless, and it looks a lot better than my house for the not homeless. Okay?
Fuck! I need to build a hospital quickly.
Anyway, I think that's enough for a video, so I'm just gonna end this now. Thank you, Victor, for giving me your sound advice, and I will see you.
No, you need to hear this. How about basically now there's an outbreak of disease in my village.
Of what?
Of mumps. I have an outbreak of mumps.
Good job. You're the best ever, Victor. I love you.
It's worse when you got typhus, dude.
I know what typhus
You will
is.
get an outbreak. You will get an outbreak of typhus in this game.
Oh Jesus, that is not good.
No, that's why you need a hospital. That's why you need hospitals.
Sick.
Yep, 2 people now infected with the mumps. Luckily, the mumps is a childhood disease. No, this person's 57. This person's 24.
That's not luckily.
That is
That's
not good.
not
They're
luckily.
adults. They can die. Or can they?
Yes, anyone can die, Victor. Isn't that the tagline for this?
Mumps is not meant to be a killer, but Salus and the Fisherman is dodging.
You do realize you're working at a medieval level of technology and medicine, right?
Yes, but we got herbs.
Anything can kill you.
We got herbs. Oh no,
Yay.
we don't have herbs because the herbs is basically, since I put it in the middle of town, I have everything basically built around it.
It's bullshit homeopathic medicine.
Bullshit homeopathic medicine that doesn't seem to be working at all right now because the herb factories basically decided, oh, I'm not producing any more herbs. Oh,
Yay.
oh, people are gonna die quickly now.
Anyway, thank you for tuning in, and please stay tuned in to the next video where I will do something else entirely. Goodbye. Say goodbye, Victor.
Bye bye.